What is going on, everybody? This is your boy EmeryReigns here, bringing you some more Dead or Alive 6 related content. First and foremost, I want to let you guys know how thankful I am that we've reached 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's such a huge accomplishment, especially for a primarily Dead or Alive content creator. That is fucking huge. Secondly, I want to make sure you guys are all enjoying all the different types of content that I've been putting out there. I haven't just been uploading DOA content. I've been putting up a couple of different fighting games and things like that, but nonetheless, it's been primarily DOA for these past couple of weeks, and I really hope you guys have been enjoying the content. We are growing at such an exceptionally fast rate, and I cannot be more thankful for that. So the purpose of this video is to talk about this newest update that we got for DOA 6 a couple of days ago, and it's going to be patch 1.19. Essentially, I wanted to ask you guys whether you thought this was a good update, a bad update, or if you guys thought that the update maybe came a little too late in the game. So there's tons of things that DOA fans have been asking for Dead or Alive 6 since the release of it. And you know, this may come from more of the hardcore side of things, but a lot of people have been asking for a better ground game. As a matter of fact, I just made a video talking about how horrid the ground game was in DOA 6 a couple of months ago. So if you guys do not know, this new update innovated some sort of a ground game so that we can keep some kind of momentum on your opponents while they're on the floor.
Yay!
In order to get this new ground game to be able to work for you, you're going to have to put your opponent in what's called a sliding knockdown. Once you put your opponent in this state, it essentially gives you the ability to make your opponent vulnerable to ground attacks. Now, one thing that I have uncovered is that if your opponent does not tech up at all, you get a guaranteed ground pound, which is usually going to be a down punch or a down kick. The easiest way to get the system to work is to remember that strings usually do not tech people up. It's going to have to be two back-to-back low attacks that are not going to be a part of the same string. For example, you would do something like Hayate's down back punch twice. You could do like Hayabusa's down back punch into his 1K. A string like Hayate's down back punch down back kick is not going to tech the opponent off the floor. There are some exceptions to this rule, like Kasumi's up forward kick, but those are really small exceptions because there's not a lot of strings in the game that can do that. On top of them innovating the ground game, they also made a lot of characters better in terms of making them safer. Some characters got new moves, like Nico got completely new strings, while of course some characters got nerfed. Another thing that came with version 1.19 is the Mandarin dresses, and I know a lot of people have been looking forward to those costumes, and out of all the costumes we got from DOA 5 last round, those were some of the most memorable ones, I think. Another cool thing they innovated in this patch is they made it so that low attacks no longer hit you out of the air when you're doing jumping attacks. So in other words, they made it harder for like low wake up kicks and low punches to be able to hit you out of the air when your character's airborne. This is something that's been wrong with DOA going even back to 1999 and DOA 2 on the Dreamcast. Low attacks were always hitting people out of the air when they weren't even supposed to connect in the first place. Now, with all these great innovations and additions to the game, you gotta kinda wonder, you know, DOA 6 is finally taking a step in the right direction, but is it too late? I want you guys to take a look at some of these tweets from some of the top players in the community and see what they had to say about this update. Excalibur Blade says, the mini ground game is a step in the right direction. Why it took them so long to innovate in the first place, I have no idea. Hoodless says this patch is going in the right direction. All it took was patience. It's refreshing to be able to do new things. Hopefully people enjoy it. Killy says, so the ground game was actually adjusted. I don't know how to feel about it yet, but I do know it's definitely a buff for some characters. It's a step to the right direction, but it might be too late. With that said, I do hope the DOA continues to take a step in the right direction. I also hope the Team Ninja continues to support this game for the months to come. Please be sure to leave this video a like and be sure to leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section, guys. I would love to hear from you. I will see you guys next video. Keep on fighting. Peace.